Good afternoon, happy Saturday, happy weekend. Chelsea won, Everton won. Everton have actually just scored about, 2 minutes ago. Game on, game on. It hasn't been an amazing performance by Everton, not even Chelsea. Typical. Old Chelsea's back. All Chelsea fans will go, do you know what? Porter out, and everything in here. Everton may go for the second goal. Make sure you smash the like, new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the live chat. Smash the poll and let me know who you support. My man, you're a Liverpool fan, right? And you still want Everton to win. How does that work? You tell me.
I don't want
Chelsea in here.
Look, stop twisting that. I don't want Everton to win. I just I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to draw now. Just keep it as a draw because I don't mind a draw. But like, if Everton win, I won't be too mad. Just because I want Chelsea fans to cry. They need to cry. They need to learn their lesson. They won 3 games on the bounce. But Dortmund one was just a lucky penalty they've got. So look, and it's been a brilliant weekend for me because of course Mason Mount is gonna come to Liverpool. I'm telling you that right now. We're gonna get Mason Mount.
We're gonna talk about that straight after the game. But yeah, people keep smashing the likes. Bring the likes up.
Here we go.
Right. Let me see now. By the way, 1 minute are you?
72, 33, 34, 35, 36. I'm ahead of you, I'm assuming. Again.
Thing, right? This will be Everton will be happy with a point.
Yeah, especially at the Stamford Bridge. And I think Everton with Southampton dropping points, obviously massive Everton. Well, not really drop points because they we know what happened to Tottenham. We know what happened.
That penalty for Chelsea. Penalty for Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea incoming, guys. Sadly.
Penalty for Chelsea.
Was that a penalty? I mean,
let's see what the VAR is going to decide as well.
On VAR.
Right. They will check VAR in here.
Please disallow it. Disallow it right now. I don't know if that was a penalty. I mean,
right. Let's see. They're just showing the highlights now. Reece James, Juan Felix inside the box. Trakowski. Yeah, I mean,
it's one of those ones where if you give it,
it's one of them ones where
if you give it, it's one of those. If you give it, you give it. If you don't give it, you don't give it. So
exactly.
Yeah, hopefully, Kai Havertz misses. Come on, Kai Havertz miss. Oh come on, why is it not popping up?
Yeah, penalty for Chelsea, people.
No,
he's gonna take it.
Please, Havertz.
Yeah, it's Havertz.
Please miss, please.
He missed it.
What? You think they miss? I think he'll score.
Probably will score. They're checking the VAR anyway.
Come VAR, deliver.
But they're checking the VAR now, so let's see what's gonna happen because they're checking the VAR. Right. Well, the ref still listens to the VAR.
It's not a penalty, apparently. It's not a penalty. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
The ref, still given. He's not changing his mind. He's still given.
I mean, I don't know what's happening here because he's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not changing his mind. He's still given. So.
Yep.
Have someone in the live chat already saying Porter out.
No, I mean, look, he's improving Chelsea recently. Let's say that.
Chelsea's improving definitely, 100%.
I don't think. Well, obviously we're going to discuss the Madrid game after, but I think they're not ready for Madrid. That's what I'm going to say. That's where we're
going to be talking about that straight after the game anyway.
But I think it's been a decent.
Chelsea score, Havertz score.
You jammy man.
Yeah.
Game done now, guys.
Chelsea.
I can't see Everton. Sadly. Actually, you know what? It's not that bad because I want everything to relegate. So you know what? Either team that wins.
I predict Everton to go down. Everton to go down. Kai Havertz.
I sent them to survive.
Yeah, that was a good penalty. That was.
He actually scored.
Good penalty.
Oh, thank God. You know, he's in my fantasy as well. So thank God. Gee, that's actually good. To be fair, my fantasy's gone brilliant. This
Yeah,
week.
people, 2-1 Chelsea. Kai Havertz just scored. Penalty shootout. Chelsea's back into the game. 2-1. All the Chelsea fans going to go. Porter in now.
Yep.
All the Chelsea fans going to go. Porter in now.
After like only 3 games now, they're pottering. Okay. So now Everton will need to do something, which a miracle probably needed though.
Look, game's still on. We got like 15 minutes to go plus extra time, so we're probably going to have another 20 minutes to go.
I just can't see Everton. First of all, they scored a corner. Oh, it's 3-0 Man City, by the way. And guess who scored a hat-trick? I think we won.
Yeah.
This guy's too good. Maybe he is
the
better.
Monster Haaland, another 3 goals.
Maybe he's better than Mbappe, maybe. I'm just joking.
He's not better than Mbappe.
I'm just joking, guys.
It's 2 different players, isn't it?
One Mbappe can link up and stuff and finish, but Haaland's just a finisher, really. But look, that's another debate. We're discussing Chelsea now. Hopefully.
Ooh.
Come on.
A corner for Everton. Nah. Ball is
Everton,
out.
their only hope's corners.
It's a throw for Everton, sorry.
But I think the only hope right now is probably a corner because I just can't see him cutting things.
I did say this, right? I did say this 2-3 weeks ago. I said that it's too late for Chelsea.
Yeah,
if we still had 16, 17 games to go, I strongly
because
would believe that Chelsea would have finished top 4.
They are 9 points behind Tottenham, right? Who are in 4th place with a game in hand, but they are 7 points behind Newcastle, but Newcastle have 1 game in hand. So, and Liverpool, obviously, they are 2 points behind Liverpool. We have a game.
You know what? Look, anything can happen, but it's just too late for Chelsea to finish top 4.
It's a miracle. Like it's like I cannot get like.
They need to win for Chelsea to be able to still probably finish top 4, right? They need to win every game until the end of the season and make sure everyone else also drop points.
I mean, Chelsea not winning every game of the season. They're not going to drop points. Every team drop points. So come on. The only team that has a chance of going on is a City. That's something I can bet on probably if there's a team that's. I think the game's done. Sadly, guys, I just think.
No, the game's still on. Like I said, 12 minutes to go, plus, maybe another 5 minutes extra time or more. So we're talking about 20 minutes still to go, my man. Game's still on.
I can see at least like a 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
So Everton's having a throw now inside the box.
Free kick for Chelsea.
Free kick for Chelsea. I swear, this Everton is like.
Everton are still in this, but I just can't see him doing it, sadly. I want a draw here. At least get me a draw because I hate both teams. Okay, now Kepa is a long run. Can Everton somehow... Oh, it's 4-0 Man City. Oh, my God. And guess who scored? Alvarez. The Argentina boy. Yes.
Julian Alvarez score. Yep. Yeah, I've just checked on my phone now.
4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alvarez, man. He's so good, Alvarez. It will be... Can Everton somehow... That's the equalizer.
Ooh, Everton in here.
They go back.
Gray. People, smash the likes on this stream, please. Bring the likes up. Really appreciate the love and support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new and leave your thoughts in the live chat. Let me know who you support. Let me know what you think about Chelsea. We'll be talking about Chelsea for the rest of the season. What can they do in the Premier League? And also we'll be talking about the Champions League draw as well. And we're going to look into other games, the 3 o'clock kickoff.
And Mason Mount leaving. I just want to get on that quickly.
I think Mason Mount will.
And which club will he go to? Like, which club do you think Mason Mount will go to? I mean, there's United. There's United for him.
It looks like it's been a lot talks about he's going to Liverpool.
I can see that, but like, if I would take Mason Mount, to be honest. I think Mason Mount's a good player. I think he's good. Like he's been carrying Chelsea for the past 2 years, and now this season he's not really like been in the mode. So
yeah. Chelsea's making a change in here now.
This cheek on for Kovacic.
No, it's still 10 minutes to go. Let's see.
I mean, their only hope is corners, sadly, for Everton. I just can't see them cutting open teams. Havertz, come on, Tarkowski. I'm actually supporting Everton for once, just for a draw. That's it.
That's not usually from a Liverpool support. Like wants Everton to win.
Not win, yo. Stop twisting that. I don't want them to. I just want to draw, because I don't want Chelsea winning. Their fans 4 wins on the win, and they're going to think top 4's on. They're going to say that, because I know Chelsea fans. They're just going to go on to now. Oh, we're going to get top 4.
No, Chelsea's not getting top 4. Unfortunately, sorry, but Chelsea's not getting top 4. If someone come on this stream and say that Chelsea's going to finish top 4, I'm telling you, you need to go and check your doctors, because
I'll listen to your reasons, but I don't see it. Like, honestly, if you ask me,
it's just too late for Chelsea.
They've turned up too late.
Like I said, right? For Chelsea to be able to finish top 4,
win every game,
they're gonna have to win every game, right? And make sure, like, teams like, Spurs keep basically bottle dropping points. Newcastle as well. Liverpool.
I mean, look.
So I cannot see, unfortunately. But yeah, people, bring the likes up. 10 people watching us. Vamos, muchachos. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to do the match review straight after. We're going to be talking about Chelsea, Everton, Champions League draw, and the 3 o'clock games kick off.
Yeah.
We had quite a few good games. I watched half of Wolves against Leeds, half of the Southampton, Tottenham.
We know the best 3 o'clock kickoff.
Well played by Gallagher in here inside the box. Ooh, corner for Chelsea.
I mean, we know.
People, do a massive favour. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Smash the like on this stream. Remember, people, you smashing the poll, you're not smashing the like on this stream. Make sure you smash the like on this stream and subscribe. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
We know the best. We know the best 3 o'clock kickoff. It's the team that bottled a 3-1 lead. We know who that is. They usually bottle everything. I mean, wow, we surprised, really. Which we're going to discuss after the game. We're first going to annotate.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that straight after the game.
Chelsea first, though, guys. Chelsea's first. Enzo, come on, Everton, man. Just get a point at least. Like, I don't mind if Everton will lose, but like, I just want Everton to get a point.
A point would be massive for Everton.
Like, because especially we consider Southampton. Well, they didn't drop points, but they dropped points in the end. 3-2, and but you know what? Leeds won. Massive for Leeds. So that's a massive win for Leeds. They beat Wolves. Wolves are now in this relegation battle, you can say, because Wolves are not fully safe. They lost. I mean, Wolves are decent, to be fair. Wolves are inconsistent, but I think they'll survive. They have enough.
They will survive, yeah, definitely.
But they're in it. I mean, I think they're in it.
Like I said to you, look, I predict Everton to go down before the season starts. And, as we're going along, I keep saying Everton's going to go down. I just got a feeling somehow they will just stay up, like they did last season. Right, Everton in here. Throw for Everton. 5 minutes to go. Can Everton get another chance? I mean,
people, the only chance.
Smash the like on this stream.
I can't see it unless, like, a free kick or something. Because I can't see him cutting a team open. They're not going.
Maybe another corner.
They need a corner for me.
Right, Chelsea in here. Ooh, Everton.
What
are you doing?
Oh, Mikalenko's on, by the way, for Coleman. So, can Mikalenko do something? Probably not. I mean, we'll see. I mean, they've only made 1-2 changes. I swear. Mope's so bad. Mope is generally bad. Mope just can't. They don't have a finisher.
Score goals.
No, this is the thing, right? Everton don't have a striker that has pace, and DCU has finishing but doesn't have pace. But then you have Mope, who has nothing. So, João Felix is off, by the way, for Chukwuemeka. So, and it's 5-0 Man City, and it's Palmer.
Yeah, he's just coming off now.
Palmer with the goal for Man City. Man City are dominating Burnley, man. Vincent Kompany's return to the Etihad has gone absolutely.
Yeah, but we know that Berlin priorities to come up. They
Yeah,
will.
they're
They're
okay.
smashing the championship anyway.
They'll survive. They'll probably get up. They're gonna come to the Premier next season. So Chalobah's on for Fofana as well. So
Yeah, Chelsea's just making a few changes in here.
for now, Jesus. Tarkowski wins it back. Can Everton do something? Sims, come on, do something here. Badashir, Makalenko now. I mean, at this point, just end the game now. It's 5-0. Okay.
What? It's 87 minutes, so we still got time. We still got time to go.
I mean,
Look,
injury time as well. I think
Everton gets a chance in here.
I think they'll get one more chance. It's just going to be, are they going to finish it? That's the main. I can see at least 4 minutes of injury time first.
I think it's going to be around 5 minutes extra time.
Yeah, I think Everton, if they can get a corner, this is their only hope, to be honest, the corner. It's going to Everton. They need a corner, Everton, man, if they have any chance, because I can't see him. Can you really see them outplaying a team? No way.
So if Chelsea wins today, that's going to be 4 wins in a row.
Yeah.
The best they have done it for a long time.
I mean, that just shows how bad Chelsea have been. But at the same time, it just shows the progress. But do I see him knocking out Madrid? I'll say my predictions after this game. But I still think there's holes in this Chelsea team. Like
free kick for Chelsea.
There's still holes in this Chelsea team, let's be honest. But it's progress. I mean, 4 wins on the bounce.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a progress and improvement as well. Chelsea definitely looks better, but still, I just don't think that.
I think they'll get Europe. I think if you asked me 3 weeks ago, are they getting Europe? I said no chance. But now, I think they'll get Europa League or Conference League.
Yeah, they probably end up getting Europa League or even
hopefully Conference League. Imagine them being in the Conference League. Oh my god. I'd love them to be in the Conference League, you know. That'd be
well, they've got a long squad, so I don't think it would be a bad thing for Chelsea
just
being in the Europa League.
Just being in it is horrible. The green.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. You might be next season.
Europa League, no. We're getting Champions League football. I said that already. I'm sticking with it. I don't know what Liverpool will turn up in the versus Man City away.
He's got my friend in the live chat.
Sims, it's 2-2.
2-2. You ahead of me.
Sims, it's the youngster.
Yeah, inside the box. Ooh, 2-2 Everton. Yes, baby. All Chelsea's back. All Chelsea's back. But what a finish.
You know what?
What a
and
finish.
Sims, listen, yeah?
What a finish.
And Sims is a youngster, guys. Remember, Sims is
still
young.
Very, very young player.
Brilliant.
Yes, people, 2-1.
I mean, you never see a Liverpool fan.
Wow, did you see the way? Did you see the way he took Koulibaly as well?
He sent him
right,
back.
Let's see if the VAR.
Oh,
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong. Get that.
Look, there was no merci against Koulibaly.
Koulibaly got sent back to Senegal, man. He just absolutely.
He got sent back to Napoli. 2-2, people. 2-2. 2-2. What a point for Everton. This is a massive result for Everton. This is a massive. By the way, I need to change the picture of the stream. I don't think I've got 2-all ready for this. I did not expect a 2-all.
You never see me celebrate Everton, but for once I'm actually celebrating Everton getting.
Imagine what other Liverpool fans is thinking right now. This guy's a Liverpool supporter and he's celebrating an Everton goal. I told you, look, 5 minutes extra time, and I told you, look,
can Everton win? Can Everton win, guys? Nah, if Everton win, I don't want Everton to win. Just hang on to it.
Still on, I told you.
Okay, I wrote Everton off. Okay, Everton, you proved me wrong.
I told you, look, I said to you, look, there's still plenty of time to go. It will be about 5 minutes extra time.
I was writing Everton off.
Yeah, look, I told you.
What I said
football is a funny game, my man. Football is a funny game.
I said that it's 6-0 Man City, by the way. And
Man City.
they are
Right,
absolutely.
Chelsea in here. Enzo Fernandez.
No,
Can Chelsea get another goal?
Can Chelsea do a madness again? Balashare. Can Chelsea score? I mean, can Everton score? I mean, we're saying
Chelsea header. Everton clear out.
Can Everton
Chelsea doing a lot of action now.
Chelsea, can Everton do them on the counter attack? It's the corner to Chelsea. Okay. Can Chelsea get this corner to use?
Enzo, Reece James. Yes, there's a corner for Chelsea now.
I mean, can they get it? I do know score.
Probably their last chance as well. Probably be their last chance now.
And yeah, I said they wouldn't score. I said that they can't cut teams open, but they proved me wrong, Everton. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Corner for Chelsea now. Ben Chilwell.
Chalobah. Will Chelsea get a goal out of literally nothing?
No, that will not. He's going to finish a draw. He's going to finish a draw. I'm telling you right now.
You think so? Clearance, tackles, clears.
He's going to finish a draw right now.
I mean, Chelsea are starting to attack. And they have to attack now. I mean, they're putting the pressure on.
Anyway, let me just go quickly in the live chat. My friend, Jose Fernandez, big up to you. Really appreciate the love and support. People, keep bringing the likes on this stream, please. Keep smashing the likes. Do a massive favour. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Keep bringing the likes up. Vamos, people. Vamos. Right, Chelsea in here with a throw. Chelsea in here with a throw. Quickly.
You know what? This second half has been much better than the first half.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Can Chelsea get a winner? I feel like they'll score. I think they'll score.
I just don't think Everton will concede now.
Saying that and then Everton make a mistake. Just Godfrey clear.
You see, like, Everton look dead, right?
I mean, Everton got a goal out of literally nowhere.
Nah, still Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez in here.
Free kick, Chelsea. Free kick near the edge of the box, like the right corner.
Enzo Fernandez. Clear out by Everton. Everton clear out. Everton just clear out everything. They just like
free kick Chelsea, man, in a dangerous area. You're gonna be on that moment, don't worry. You're gonna wait.
Yeah, that was free kick. That is almost on the corner on Chelsea right side.
You feel this is the last chance?
It will be the last chance. Why? Because it's almost 94 minutes.
Yep. Can Everton do on the break? Can Everton do them on the break? I mean,
nah, I just don't think after that will. That's it. Game is over.
Everton will take a draw. They'll be happy, you know. Everton are happy.
People, bring the likes up, please. Make sure you support the channel. Keep smashing the likes. Bring the likes up. Vamos.
Cross Reece James. Havertz. Can Chelsea kind of get a goal? I mean,
was that handball? No. Still Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez.
They're trying Chelsea. Enzo.
Reece James.
Cross. Oh, goal kick. Everton.
Yeah, that's a goal kick for Everton. Kai Havertz with a chance. Did he actually header that?
I think he tried.
Nah, that was with his back. That was with his back. You know, looks like
it's a corner to Chelsea. What the hell? It's a corner to Chelsea.
How is a corner? Well, I'm still on Everton. A corner, yeah.
To one more there.
Yeah, Ben Chilwell's going to take a corner. How was that corner?
It's still one more chance, guys. I mean,
header. Was that another corner for Chelsea?
They clear Everton.
Was that
full time? Everton got a draw. Full time. Everton have done
I'm on a corner still.
You'll be on the. It's for Friday.
No, the game is not over yet.
It's over. It's over.
No, the game is not over.
I'm ahead of you. It's over.
No, I know you are, but the game is not over. I'm telling you, because it's corner for Chelsea.
Well,
Everton clear out. Enzo. Oh, now yes, finish.
And Chelsea.
Finito, full-time people.
Surprisingly.
Chelsea 2, Everton 2. Massive point for Everton. Massive point for Everton in here. Massive point in here for Everton. But yeah, people, keep bringing the likes up. Let me just quickly end the poll. Let me just go, and I'm going to bring another poll up. So then people can let us know about, can Chelsea beat Madrid?
I mean, after this game,
cannot see. I just cannot see.
It feel like,
but I am going to bring this one up quickly before we start reviewing the game and going through as well how is Everton in the table right now, and Chelsea as well. Like I said, Chelsea will not finish top 4. Come on.
Like this is a bit weird. I feel like this kills the momentum. This really does kill the momentum they've had for the past 4 games. Now, like this kills everything they've done mostly, because it's like a draw versus Everton's like it's sloppy from Chelsea defending wise. I mean, I think Chelsea could defend the goals way better, but Everton, good point. It's a good point for Everton, considering they had no Dominic Calvert-Lewin today. They had a bit of injuries as well, and it's Everton away at the Bridge. Good point. But I feel like it's not a good point in terms of Leeds have won today, which we're going to annotate more in relegation zone, right? So, look, relegation's heating up, top 4's heating up, and the league, obviously, for tomorrow, that's the game for tomorrow, league-wise. But, yeah, this what a game today the second half has been, to be fair. This was a good second half, to be precise.
Yeah, it's been a good second half for sure. Let's just quickly, give, our fours and just quickly review. All right, so yeah, Chelsea had, almost the whole game under control, right? Chelsea went 1-0 up, then Everton had a chance, equalised, then Chelsea straight 2-1 up, then Everton again another chance 2-2, right? We knew that Everton would just go and try and defend and try to break Chelsea in a counter-attack.
Like, you saw what Everton were going to try to do for the whole from the first minute. Defend and do them on the break. Wait until... So they did well until Felix scored. And that's where you thought Everton have to attack. Then they got a corner. And then it was obviously what we expect. The only way they're going to score goals, really. That's what we thought at the thing. They score from corners. That's what they usually score from, right? They done it again. And then you thought, oh, Everton could hang on. And then a penalty, which it was a penalty. It was one of those where, like, if it's given, it's given. It's not given, it's not given. And then they scored, right? Havertz, good penalty. That was a good penalty, to be fair.
Yeah, that was a good penalty.
And then Sims, what a finish. He's still a youngster as well.
Yeah, he's only 21, 22?
Yeah, brilliant finish from Sims.
Very good
and
finish.
He sent Koulibaly back to Napoli, man. That was, sorry, roasting Koulibaly there, but he's been a flop signing. And we knew he's not been the same Koulibaly at Napoli since the last 2 years of his prime. You felt like that was a bit of a bad signing for Chelsea. Koulibaly's at that time wasn't great. He was good 2 years ago, but it's not the same Koulibaly. So
yeah, definitely. No, but great finish. I mean, that's a massive point for Everton, and typical. If Chelsea would have won today, that would have been 4 wins in a row for Chelsea.
Yeah. And I felt like they would have been in that top 4, not in there, but they would have been like the team to be like, watch out for. But they didn't win, and 4 wins on the bounce, people thought, and then no, Everton would have ruined that. So look, Chelsea going international break.
Come on, even if Chelsea had beat Everton today,
they would have been 9 points.
Still not finish top 4. For Chelsea to finish top 4, Chelsea had to win every game until the end of the season, and they wait as well for teams like Newcastle, Tottenham, Liverpool.
I feel like there is progress. I think there is progress there. I would say that. I know they drew today, but there was progress today. Felix with his first score at the Bridge for his confidence as well. Heading to the Madrid game, he needs that confidence. You feel Felix needs to be on it versus Madrid. So, look, I mean, good point for Everton. You feel there's progress for Chelsea, but there's still holes. And this was a bit of a reality check for the Chelsea fans that thought they could get top 4. Or for those Chelsea fans. Because there's a loads of Chelsea fans that think they will get top 4 before this game.
No.
Now top 4. There were loads of Chelsea fans. Not loads, but there were some who felt that they top 4's on, and then top 4 was I didn't even have them in the top 4 because It's too late. They've turned up too late. Like you said, if there's
Exactly. I said this about what 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. I said, look, it doesn't matter what. Chelsea will not finish top four.
yeah,
It's too late for Chelsea, and even if Chelsea goes
win
and
today.
had
Just say
beat
they won
Everton
today. It
today,
wouldn't matter if they won today.
they wouldn't still finish top four. There's
Yeah.
no way Chelsea's gonna finish top four, right? Chelsea season is just gonna end with like most likely probably Conference League or even Europa League,
Like,
and they
I feel like
probably will get knocked out by Madrid because
I
I
feel
just
like the
cannot
Premier
see
for
this
football.
Chelsea go on and knock Madrid out.
I feel like
Unfortunately,
Premier League,
people.
right? I think Premier League for Chelsea, the Premier League's for more confidence for the Madrid game than focus on the Premier League. And this, I think this kills the momentum they've had a lot. It has killed the momentum because you saw progress. You thought Chelsea could, go into that Madrid game with huge confidence. Now this draw has probably settled them back because a draw versus Everton is like, you should beat Everton. Like, especially when they scored that first goal, you felt like Chelsea would control, Chelsea would dominate because Everton can't. Everton struggle after conceding, but no, the corners came in and good point for Everton. Chelsea, for me, don't have to worry about anything now in the Premier League. It's just confidence for the Madrid game now about the Premier League.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely agree with you. Spot on. But yeah, we've got there's a stats in here, but people, I want you guys to subscribe to the channel if you're new and make sure you bring the likes up on the stream. Keep smashing the likes. Really appreciate the love and support. And let me know in a poll if Chelsea will beat Madrid, yes or no. Just let me know. Smash the poll as well. But look, my man, like we've just said, Chelsea dominated this game. Majority of the game they had the game under control. They did not expect Everton to, react the way Everton did. Of course, Everton, the first goal come from a corner. That's what they do best. And that 1-1, when Everton equalised, we was live already. And I said, Everton will just defend again and they may just get a draw. But then when Chelsea went to 1-up with a soft penalty, let's be honest.
I mean,
and that's kind of like 50-50. All right, look, I'm not gonna disagree with I had someone saying that's definitely a penalty, but look, he's been given, so that's it.
One of those. I think I said this already. If you give it, it stays. If you don't give it, you don't. You just don't give it. So even VAR, you felt like it would be a penalty. Good penalty though. It was a good penalty. You can't deny that.
Good penalty taken by Kai Havertz. Finally scoring goals. Look, he's getting his confidence back.
Scored. Last few games he's actually scored, and there's been good finishes from Havertz. To be fair, the Leicester finish was good finish as well. So I feel like Kai Havertz is not the man to rely on, but he is scoring goals, and Chelsea have lacked that. Like, he's not the one to give you 10 goals a season, 20 goals a season, but he's at least a player that you can have in case he can score a goal. Then if there's a goal in this team, it's Kai Havertz. But Felix scoring as well, massive for his confidence, massive.
Yeah, 100%. But when you look, a player last score at least 20 goals in a season for Chelsea. We're talking about what? 2017, 2018, I think. Hazard.
Yeah.
Was it? I think it was.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not actually sure, but I think I last saw some stats. I think that was Hazard, last Chelsea player who guaranteed them, over 20 goals a season. But of course, Chelsea cannot rely on. This is the problem. Like we keep saying this week in, week out, right? Chelsea cannot just rely on Kai Havertz or João Felix to score their goals, right? These guys, they will score a few goals, but they will not guarantee them, at least 20 goals a season, right? And Kai Havertz's been playing as a striker, but he's not a striker. He's not a striker. He's more like a number 10. And João Felix is that kind of player where he can play multi-positions. He can come from the left. He can come from the right. He can come from the middle. But he's not a striker as well. And we knew that, Chelsea lack of goals. These guys not going to be the ones that will guarantee them goals. So Chelsea has a big problem, as we said, week in, week out, that they need a striker that will guarantee them goals. But look, that was a massive point for Everton, because when you look at the table, let me just quickly bring the table back, right? Because I know Leeds won today, but let me quickly look at the table in here. When you look at this is just going to be like, I think from Crystal Palace, we've mentioned that as well. We checked that, was it last week, what game we did last week? And when you look in here right now, right, even Southampton, right? So my prediction was Southampton, Bournemouth, and Everton to go down, right? When you look from Southampton, Bournemouth, West Ham, Leicester, Nottingham Forest, Everton, Leeds, Wolves, and Palace, you tell me who is saved from all these teams that I've just named.
I think the team that I bet on surviving is Wolves and Palace. But then again, Palace have just sacked Vieira, so I think Wolves are going to be fine. I think Wolves have enough. They win enough games. I think Leeds are definitely in it. Leeds they are going to be in it in the end of the season. Everton will obviously be in it. I think Forest will be in it because I think they're good at home, but away they struggle. Like away they're so bad. Leicester, I think Leicester have enough quality to survive for me. Leicester have enough quality. Maddison, Barnes, they're enough quality. West Ham is the one where I feel like they're a difficult one because it's like West Ham have enough quality, but West Ham are struggling at the moment. They are not the same West Ham from a season ago where they were competing for Europa League, but I think West Ham will just have enough. I think West Ham have enough to just survive. But then again, obviously my relegation where I think was Southampton. I forgot who I said, but West Ham I think will just survive.
You, from what I remember, right? You've said this a few times. You predict also the same as me. You predict Bournemouth, Southampton, and Everton to go down.
I predicted, same as you, yeah.
I just think, you see, Chelsea dominate the majority of the game today against Everton, but they got a point, right? And I thought that was a massive point for them. And I'm telling you right now, and I've said this a few times, I know I predict Everton to go down, but somehow Everton will manage to stay up.
Like today's example where we thought they wouldn't get a point out of nowhere, and we. And especially at 2-1 as well, we thought, okay, Chelsea might just control, Everton might struggle. Voila, Everton got to go out of nowhere. So Everton always find a way to get that point or win. That's where I would say Everton have the advantage over any other team in this relegation battle. Everton always find a way. And that's what Sean Dyche delivers for you. Not like I don't think he delivers the best wins, in terms of brilliant football.
Of course, we know what he's like. We've seen him in the past in the Premier League, right?
If you score first against Sean Dyche, you pretty much won the game. If you have enough, But if they score against you first, then you're gonna struggle because he sets like five at the back and maybe 2 extra defenders. You're gonna struggle. So if you score first, you pretty much control the game from there. So look, today is the example,
But when you look at Everton result today, because Nottingham Forest lost yesterday, Nottingham Forest lost yesterday, Bournemouth also lost, Southampton drew to Tottenham. We're going to go into Tottenham game as well. We're going to look into the top 4, but at the minute we're just talking about the Everton and Chelsea. And when you look, it's actually a massive point for Everton, a massive, massive point. I know they're still. They will be fighting for their lives until the end of the season. There's no doubts about that. Everton will be fighting for their lives until the end of the season. But big up to 20 people watching us right now. Really appreciate the love and support. People, a massive favor if you could do, smash the poll, and also please make sure you smash the like on this video. And if you're new to the channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe and support the channel. Really, really appreciate the support and the love. And I think my man just run out of battery because he's probably he usually streams from his iPad. He will be back. Don't worry, people. He will be back. But that was a massive, massive 3 points for a point for Everton. Let me just quickly go back and bring the stats of the game quickly, as we was just talking about a game. Quickly, let me see now. Right. Yes, Chelsea, as you can see the stats, Chelsea clearly dominate majority of the game. And Chelsea had the game under control. When Chelsea went 1-0 up, I thought, it's over for Everton, right? Everton is that kind of team that we've seen plenty of times this season. Once they go 1-0 down, they just lose their heads. They just lose their concentration. But look, they put a good reaction up there. Coming back, they got a goal from a corner. Yes, let's be honest in here. Everton was a bit lucky today. Not in terms, when you check at the stats, right? Yes, Chelsea dominate, had the most shots and stuff. But it wasn't really, amazing, big chances by Chelsea. A few, but it wasn't like a great game. When you look at the stats, 70% of the possession as well, 20 shots, 7 shots on target. Still, it wasn't a good performance by Chelsea. But I thought Chelsea might just had done enough. But then at the end, Sims finish. The way he took Koulibaly off, it was just absolutely amazing. Let me see my brother in a live chat. He's saying something in here. We have 1 month until we play Real Madrid. Chelsea board need to stop delaying and sack Graham Potter. So you're Potter out? Wow, my brother. Get somebody capable in and give us a chance of winning something. Right. So clearly you are Potter out, my man. What did you make of Chelsea performance today? Let me know. What is your thoughts about Madrid game? Can you see you Chelsea beat Madrid? Try to be as much as real you can, my brother, please. I don't think Chelsea will beat Madrid, but look, football is a very funny game. Football, anything can happen, remember that. And Chelsea always seems to do well against Madrid. I know Chelsea got knocked out last season against Real Madrid in the Champions League, but Chelsea still, previous season when Chelsea won the Champions League on the Tuchel, Chelsea did really, really well. And Chelsea always seems to find a way to play against Madrid. They haven't played, too many times against each other, but Chelsea always seems to find a way. But I've mentioned this already, my man. I've mentioned it. You probably haven't heard me, but I said this, right? When you look at Chelsea, right, when Chelsea beat Madrid, when Chelsea won the Champions League on the Tuchel, and you look at this Chelsea now, unfortunately, there's a difference between Chelsea on the Tuchel and Chelsea on the Potter. Like I said, anything can happen, but I cannot see Chelsea beating Real Madrid. Unfortunately, not this Chelsea right now, not the way Chelsea has been this season, not the way Chelsea's been playing as well. Because their football is, look, Potter's still taking time to implement his style of football at Chelsea. Still going to take him time with all these new players coming in as well. Damilar says, at this point, I'm not sure. So he's saying he's not sure. Yeah, my man, I get where you're coming from. As a Chelsea fan, of course, you're going to have to think that, you might have some hopes. You might think, Chelsea might beat Real Madrid. But, my brother, we're talking about Champions League. We're talking about Real Madrid with that mentality they have. Because mentality is key, right? I'm not saying Chelsea hasn't got the mentality as a club. Yeah, they have. Right? Chelsea has done it. Chelsea has won all. Chelsea has won, a few Europa Leagues, Champions League. Recently, in the last few years, let's say Chelsea has been the most conquered English club as well. In European competitions as well. Chelsea has been up there, but it's just a massive difference between what Chelsea in the past with this Chelsea now. You're rebuilding. You're going through a rebuild, and you're not playing well, right? I know you've been 3 wins in a row. Like if you had beat Everton today, that would have been 4 wins in a trap for Chelsea. 1 in the Champions League against Dortmund and 3 in the Premier League. 1 against Leeds, one against Leicester, and then today. But you know that you're gonna have to be focused in the Champions League. But still, I just don't think if this was, let's say, next season, if you had a striker, someone that could score goals, I probably would say, I probably would have changed my mind. I would probably say you might have a chance, but at the minute, unfortunately, you have got no chance. That's just me. Look, that's me. But people, do a massive favor. Bring the likes up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Really, really appreciate the love and support. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. If you've got any questions to ask me, let me know, please. I'm waiting for my special guest to come along. I don't know what happened. He wasn't there with me and it just gone. But yes, let me just quickly go bring the stats up, and then we're going to go through quickly as It's not really much to talk about. Like I said, the game was under control by Chelsea. Everton a little bit lucky, but you have to give credit to Everton. The way Everton did it, the way they come back. This is Everton style of football, right? Everton will not change. This is Everton style of football. They will just defend and defend and defend. And they will always try to get corner, free kick. They will just try and take one chance they have, and that's it. And that's what they did today. They just defend majority all, through the whole game. As you can see in here on the stats, Everton was just defending. That first half, do you know what? Yeah, Chelsea control. Chelsea had a few chances, but I was about to fall asleep, my people. I'm being honest with you. I was just about to fall asleep. And the problem is with Chelsea is that, right? When I watch Chelsea, I've basically been doing Chelsea last 7-8 games. I think I've done Chelsea. I've done Chelsea against Leicester. I've done Chelsea against Leeds. I've done Chelsea against Dortmund. I've done Chelsea against Tottenham. I've done basically the last 7-8 Chelsea live reactions, and they're just boring me. They are so boring. They're just boring me. With our strikers, they are just boring. If Chelsea had someone that would guarantee them goals, I'm telling you right now, right? Because they do create chances. Let's be honest in here. Chelsea do create chances. But Kai Havertz and João Felix, Chelsea cannot rely on these guys to be scoring the goals. Yeah, they will be scoring. Look, both of them scored today, 1 goal each. Look, Kai Havertz have been scoring recently. But these guys will score 1 or 2 goals in 2-3 games. Then they're going to go in 3-4 games without scoring a goal. You need someone that would keep that consistent and scoring goals for Chelsea. That's why I keep saying and I keep begging Chelsea to get a striker. Unfortunately, they decide to spend a lot of money on defenders, on midfielders, and on wingers, and they forgot to buy someone that can actually score their goals. But they create chances. That's a reality. Chelsea do create chances. But going from in here with this draw, right? And I've said before, this game today, and as was going along, even when Chelsea was 2-1 up, I was already live. I said, look, doesn't matter. If Chelsea win today or not win, Chelsea will not get top 4. I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans out there, especially on Twitter. I know Twitter is a troll social media, but I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans out there still, saying, I'm not sure if they're being, they probably try to troll people, but as is Twitter, you always expect that from when people tweet on a platform like Twitter. But look, let's be real in here. Even if Chelsea had beat Everton today, Chelsea would still not finish top 4. Chelsea will not finish top 4. Unfortunately, it's just too late for Chelsea to get to the top 4. But I've said this. I think I said this straight after the Leicester game. I said that there's a progress. Yeah, that is. Chelsea's improving. Yes. And I think if Chelsea still had about 16, 17 games left in the Premier League, I would have probably changed my mind and say, yeah, I think Chelsea will finish top 4. But it's just too late for Chelsea, unfortunately. By the way, I've got my man in here. Brother, what happened to you?
My wife. Oh, well, surprisingly.
What?
I don't know how, but yeah, I'm back.
Just a quickly one, right? As I was just mentioning, talking about a game. We've got quite a few people watching now. Really appreciate the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. A few likes as well, a few new subscribers as well. People keep smashing the ball. Really, really appreciate the love and support, people. Cannot thank you enough. Like I said, if you got anything to ask me, please ask me in the live chat. So we've got in here, my man. I don't know if you saw that. That was just straight after you come off, right? What do you want to say anything about this comment here?
We have one man that told him Madrid just won. Well, this is the thing. If you sack Graham Potter, he's only going to have a month until he's only going to have. That's assuming you get the right manager straight away, and you have to implement the style. The players need to be backed by the players. There's a lot of things that need to happen in a month, and a month's not enough for the manager to get used to the players. So, if you want to sack Graham Potter end of the season, not yet, because Madrid. I know it's a month may seem a lot, but it's not, because a manager needs to implement his style. But it's not going to be like that. They need to get with the players, formation change. So It's going to take it's going to take longer than a month to implement the style. So yeah, it would be longer than a month. It would be longer if you sack Graham Potter.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think I was talking about something else, but I was still talking about the Chelsea game against Everton. But yeah, going with Porto in here, right? This is the thing, right? Chelsea fans, look, I don't know how many Chelsea fans are watching me at the minute, right? This is nothing against Chelsea. It's a club that does not bother me. You know, you guys know I'm just a neutral football fan. I'm just like, in general, I'm a massive football fan. Yeah, I support Barcelona, but look, it's just funny how I know football fans, we can, even myself, right? Football fans, even include myself, we can be funny sometimes, right? But Chelsea fans needs to make their mind up, right? One game Porter out, one game Porter in, right? Chelsea knocked out Dortmund in the Champions League. Majority of Chelsea fans was like, yeah, Porter in, right? Come on, you guys need to make up your mind. And going into in here, right? I think this is the first time I've seen Damila on my channel, and clearly looks like he's always been Porter out. But with Porter, you cannot just go and sack Porter right now. I thought Chelsea.
You built some good run of form actually. 3 games. Before this game, you won 3 games in a row.
And also look, they're still in the quarterfinal of the Champions League, and who guaranteed that Chelsea's not going to win the Champions League, right? I don't think Chelsea will, but look, football is a funny game and it's going to happen. But looking into Porter, right? The situation with Porter is as easy as, like, you know, when you drink water. It's like Chelsea made a big mistake sacking Tuchel. If Chelsea goes now and sack Graham Porter, that's going to be another big mistake that Chelsea will make.
Yeah, and that's why
you need to wait until the end of the season and then decide. But I still think that Chelsea will give Porter, you know, the pre-season and also at the beginning of the next season.
I would say as well, like, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I would understand for Pereira. Just say he went out in the Champions League and he wasn't, you couldn't see what he was doing. Then I would say, okay, Potter out, because you have nothing to fight for. What do you do then? But you're in the Champions League. Like, as much as we say we banter Chelsea, yeah, they're still in the Champions League despite their terrible form. And performances have been there. Let's be honest, performances have been there. Just the finishing, I feel like, just been lack. And there's still improvements. There's still finishing problems, I'll be honest. There's still chances Chelsea missed. And you can't miss that versus Madrid. But, like, they're not going to win the Champions. I don't know win it. But like I said, football can be crazy sometimes. And who knows they can't win it. And maybe no Europe helps Chelsea in terms of getting Potter in this style. Because I think he will become good at Chelsea. You just got to give him time. And Chelsea fans are just Potter in, Potter out every week. It's just like Arsenal fans. Like 2 years ago when Arteta, 1 week they were Arteta in, 1 week the next week Arteta. And look where Arteta is right now, challenging for a league title. So follow the pros. Trust Graham Potter. If just say he still is bad after, let's say, next season, then I'll sack him. But to say now was just bad timing.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree with you anymore. But going in with Chelsea, right? Chelsea facing Real Madrid. We said this. We said about Madrid against Liverpool?
Yeah, away.
When we said that we actually mentioned if Chelsea actually faced Madrid, right? You see Chelsea last season against Madrid, right? They had plenty of chances. Yeah? They had plenty of chances. They didn't take the chances. And you look at Chelsea back with under Tuchel, right? Chelsea under Tuchel wasn't having the best Premier League season, right? Chelsea under Tuchel wasn't having the best Premier League season, right? But there's a big difference between that Chelsea and this Chelsea right now. Come on, let's be honest.
I said that on the Instagram thing as well. Like, there's a different Chelsea from then and Tuchel time as well. So because Tuchel was getting the best out of these players. I'm not saying Graham Potter's not getting the best out of these players. It's just I feel like there's a different mentality from then and now, because Tuchel, you saw the style. Grant Potter, he's still trying to get that style in. I know there's a star right now, but he's still trying to get a bit of more, like with Mason Mount leaving as well. So he needs, this summer's massive for Chelsea because letting Mason Mount could be a mistake. Letting Mason Mount go could be a mistake. Going to Liverpool or Man United, he would thrive. I'm telling you that right now. He would thrive under Klopp or Ten Hag. But so I think that they should keep Mason Mount. They should, really, but they're not.
I think Mason Mount will leave Chelsea. Let me just quickly go in here. That was another one. Then he said about against Madrid. At this point, he's not sure if he can, if Chelsea can beat Madrid.
They are vulnerable. I'm not saying they're not. They are vulnerable. In that first leg, I'm looking at it. Liverpool actually did do Madrid in that first leg, but I felt like Liverpool. It was mostly Liverpool doing them because we actually had good form into going into that tie. We had good form, but I feel like even if you go 2-0 up, Madrid will come back. They are that good. Like Madrid have the mentality in the Champions League where you can never write them off. Even if it's 3-0 up, never write them off because they are that team to do a comeback out of nowhere. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And it's that's true. We can't make top 4. Nice job all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. One love. Big up to all my Nigeria people. Really appreciate all the love and support. And people, if you got any questions, leave in a live chat and do a massive favor. Like I said, keep bringing the likes up on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I really appreciate the love and support. But my man, just quickly going into, as I was mentioning here just before you left, when let me just quickly bring again the stats. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me because all of a sudden your Wi-Fi just went. Like when you look at the stats, right? Clearly domination by Chelsea. Yeah, then Chelsea had the game under control, but it wasn't that Chelsea that had big chances, right?
I mean, I'm looking at it. Chelsea, they were the best out in that first half, but I don't think there were any chances where like, what a chance. Like I don't think there was any like clear cut until the second half because I think second half the game opened. First half, Chelsea really struggled to create chances. You saw the Everton defended really well, and you saw the tactics work, right? And then I feel like the game was opening every 10 minutes were going, the game was opening up. Then Felix got the goal, massive for his confidence. Of course, they needed to turn up versus Madrid, obviously. So, I feel like Chelsea did not have clear-cut chances until the second half because first half, Everton were defending really well. But you felt like the game would open up, and it did, and it created a very good game. Like the game opened up, and both teams went attacking. They had to. It was 60 minutes in. No one really was creating chances until Chelsea scored, and then Everton had to respond in the corner. So, I feel like Chelsea were the better side, but there weren't any like clear-cut chances in the second half. So,
definitely, 100%. And then, as you can see, Everton 3 shots on target, 2 goals, right? Everton were just waiting to have a chance, and they did that corner, and then that Sims finish was just brilliant. And like I said, a massive point for Everton. So let me just quickly bring the Premier League table up, right? We said this already today, but let's quickly say this again, right? When you look at Chelsea, it's like even when they beat Leicester, when they beat Leeds, even when they, was 2-1 up today, it's like it just seems like Chelsea cannot move from that 10th place.
But I think they'll jump Fulham. Fulham not looking good right now.
Brentford, Fulham will keep dropping and dropping down.
Brentford, I think, will drop off soon, but they are winning games, which very good for Brentford. But I think they'll drop off like last 10 games. I can't see them continue this. But you never know. Brentford I think they could get Europa League potentially. I feel like Brighton are going to be hard to catch for Chelsea. I think Brighton will be harder than Brentford. I think they'll catch Fulham and Brentford, but I can't see them catching Brighton. I think they'll probably get 8th this season, 8th or 7th. That's probably where I can see them getting, because I think they'll move from the 10th spot, but Fulham will drop off. I can assure you now, they're getting by Fulham.
I still think Chelsea might get Conference League next season or even Europa League, but only if Chelsea gets knocked out by Madrid. If Chelsea somehow beats Real Madrid, I cannot see, and Chelsea qualifies to the semi-final of the Champions League, I'm telling you right now that Chelsea will not finish in the top 8 in the Premier League this season.
I think Chelsea could win the thing if they knock out Madrid. They'll win it.
Yes. And if Chelsea goes, like I've just said, if Chelsea somehow knocks out Real Madrid, Chelsea will not finish in the top 8 of the Premier League. And they will just basically use the Premier League to rotate players and just they will basically just use Premier League to rotate players and focus in the Champions League.
I think they'll get above Fulham. I think Fulham you can get above even if you rotate. I think they'll get like 9th at least. So, but I feel even if they reach the semi-final, you're still facing Bayern or City. So,
but then just imagine like that boost that would give Chelsea in confidence if they beat Real Madrid.
I mean, what's the first leg at? Who's the first leg at?
The first leg is in the Bernabeu.
Oh, so if Chelsea can get a good result, if they can just stay in the tie, like 2-1, 3-1, they could do it. But then again, I think Madrid, like I said, I will say again, the mentality is there. They won't both a 3-1 lead. Like we even said, even after the Liverpool game, they won 5-2. Because you can't see them bottling that 5-2 lead. So if they win that the first leg by 2 goals, I think they're beating Madrid, Chelsea, because I think they'll have the mentality. If it's 2-1, then it's going to be game on at the bridge. Because I think Chelsea score early, then we're going to have a good tie, that is. But if Madrid get a 2-goal lead in the first leg, that's where it gets, I think, hard for Chelsea in that second leg because Madrid will just have too much quality in that second leg, man.
Yeah, like, first leg is at the Bernabeu, so if Chelsea goes and have enough luck to, get a good result, second leg in Stamford Bridge, they might do them. But like I said, I just cannot see. I just cannot see. And but if Chelsea knocks out Real Madrid in the Champions League, Chelsea will not finish in the top 8 because they will just focus on the Champions League. And then they could face Bayern or City. But still,
I think Bayern knock out Man City. I'll be honest.
But then look in the past. I know, look, every game is different. It's been 2 years since they beat City. It's been how many years since they beat Bayern in the Champions League final? But look, it's just Chelsea in European competitions. You know what I like, right? You know when it comes to European competitions, if the Premier League does not go on their way, when they focus in the European competitions, you know they are, capable to do something special.
Yeah. I mean,
but I cannot see this Chelsea.
Yeah, I feel
this Chelsea this Chelsea under Potter. I'm sorry, I've said this. I think what it was when you lost your Wi-Fi that it's just boring me.
Yeah, I think the first leg went 3-1. It's on the Bernabeu, so I think it'll probably end 3-1 Madrid in the first leg. Second leg, I can see a 1-1. I could see a 1-1 to be fair. I think Madrid will score first. I just think if Madrid score first in that second leg, then I think the tie is done because I think Madrid would just have the mentality to control the game. Like I said, I feel like if Chelsea can just keep the tie low, like a 1-goal lead down, like if they can keep it 2-1, 1-0, they are definitely in the second leg. And I think they score early, they can knock out Madrid. But then, like I said, Madrid have the mentality just to score out of nowhere. That's all. They can just go out of nowhere. That's the problem for Chelsea for me. That's
exactly. The thing is with Madrid, Madrid is never dead. Madrid is always I swear.
You saw them in that second leg versus Liverpool. I know Liverpool are not great, but they just controlled that game. They just treated that like a piece of cake. And we started the game really well, and then they just calmed the game down, just like in 2 minutes, was it? They just calmed the game. So if like I said, my prediction probably for the first leg is 3-1 Madrid because it's the Bernabeu, and then probably 1-1 in the second leg. I think Chelsea would just lack the mentality, and it's not the same team under Tuchel and between Tuchel and Grandpa. So
yeah, So we've got NS Sports TV. Big up to you, my brother.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well. And he says, dudes, we're in and knocking out
Yeah.
Madrid. We can't even beat Everton.
Yeah, true.
Look, it's nice to see a Chelsea fan in here being real, right? But
Yeah,
look, my brother, remember, football is a funny game. Anything can happen. But like I said, I'm sure you have heard me saying this now, and I've said a few times. I just cannot see. Look, I would love to. As you know, I'm a Barca fan, right? I would love to see, Chelsea knocking out Madrid. I would absolutely love it to see Madrid having a shit season, right? La Liga is going to be for Barca. Most likely, we're going to win Copa del Rey. And I would love to see, not just me, I think every Barca fan would love to see, Chelsea knocking out Madrid. But not this Chelsea on the Potter.
Yeah,
and I'm saying this all the time. Not this Chelsea on the Potter.
I want Madrid because obviously we are different fans. Like you're Barca, you're the Madrid, your rival, and I hate Chelsea. So I do kind of. I mean, yeah, true. I just can't. I just hope Madrid beat him, which I think they will. I just can't stand Chelsea fans, except this guy. He's actually honest.
Yeah, like I said, look, it's so nice to see, look, come on. I'm going to ask a question to him, right? Because you saw today, it was all over Twitter, and we saw that last week when they beat Leeds, when they beat Dortmund, and when they beat Leicester, right? Everyone was like, yeah, Chelsea's back, Chelsea's going to finish top 4, and I was like, please, for the sake of God, please, let's be real in here. Chelsea, even if Chelsea had beat Everton today, Chelsea would still not finish top 4. It's just too late for Chelsea, unfortunately. If we had 16 games left, we've seen a progress on the Potter now, right? But still, that lack of, goals. You still need that top goal scorer to score your goals. But I'm going to ask NS Sports TV. Honestly, even if you had beat Everton today, could you see Chelsea finish top 4? No. Please. I know he's going to say now. He's been, look, this is the kind of fun that I love it. I absolutely love it. By the way, he said, do join the club. I hate Madrid with passion as much as you do.
He wants me to.
Vamos.
Yeah, he wants me to join the. I respect Madrid fans because you saw they sang "You Never Walk Alone," and in that first leg, they were actually chanting Liverpool. So I respect Madrid, but look, it's you guys. You hate Madrid, but I like Madrid, man. As a club, they are.
Look what he's saying. They don't cheat so much.
They don't cheat, man. Like, unless I don't think they cheat. They beat us fair and square. They beat you guys fair and square last season. They don't cheat unless I don't really keep track of the Liga as much like Madrid. But they don't cheat. I respect Madrid, man. Unless you hate Madrid, it's your opinion, but I just respect Madrid as a club, though. I respect their fans as well. So.
Fair enough, fair play. But yeah, people, if you got any questions, let me know in the live chat. Just a massive favor, don't forget to like this stream as well. Keep bringing the likes up. Really appreciate the love and support. And if you're new, please make sure you subscribe. Let me see. My brother says, I didn't buy into this. We will finish top 4.
Respect, man.
Oh, yeah, so much respect for this guy already. So much respect. If you got a YouTube channel, I'm going to subscribe to YouTube channel. And let me just quickly see if he has a YouTube channel. What is his channel? Looks like, yeah, he has. He has a YouTube channel.
Oh.
He has a YouTube channel. By the way, I've just subscribed to your channel, my boy. I've just subscribed to your channel. Remember, it does not cost anything, right? It's free. Yeah. And it does not cost you anything to subscribe to someone's channel. I'm not sure what kind of videos he does. Like, looking at his channel now, let me just quickly bring up NS Sport TV. I don't know. My brother, if you want to come along, let me know. I dropped the link to you. If you want to come along, just quickly, just let me know in the live chat and I will drop the link. If you want to come along and join us, just let me know, please. But it's good to see, a Chelsea fan, a real Chelsea fan. It's like me, I'm a Barca fan, but you guys know that. I don't give a shit. If I have to slag them off, I do. I don't care. I just fucking slag them off. How many times that I said about Xavi, everyone goes, Xavi Bull. We are fucking boring on the Xavi. Yeah, we win games, we scrap wins, but we are boring on the Xavi. There's no way it's Xavi ball. But yeah, my brother, I've just subscribed to your channel. If you want to come along, pop in for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, let me know, and I'll drop the link into the live chat. But yeah, much love to you, my brother. It's good to see that you've been so real.
Yeah.
He say we finished top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you will, my brother. I don't think you will. It's just too late for you, unfortunately. And people, bring the likes up on the stream. Come on, vamos, 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 vamos. But man, I think we've said everything about Chelsea. We have reviewed the game against Everton. Yeah, that was unlucky. Everton, I would say Everton was a little bit unlucky. Yeah, that was. I don't think they did enough to deserve the draw. But look, football is a funny game. They took the chances, and Chelsea did not really have too many chances. Even when you see the stats, Chelsea was all over. But look, is what it is. I'm at the Chelsea league gonna. Yeah, fair enough. No problem, my brother. No.
I mean, do you want to come on?
If you want to come along, we're still gonna be in here. We're still gonna be in here for at least another half an hour, 45 minutes, because we're gonna bring another topics as well into this. We're gonna look into the 3 o'clock games and the Champions League draw as well, because I did not have the chance to do a stream yesterday about the Champions League draw. But yeah, my man, look, we've been here. We've definitely been here. But my boy, like I said. Everton took the chances, fair play, credit to them. But like, Chelsea's just lack of goals, lack of having that top goal scorer, that striker they needed, that we've been saying week in, week out. And with Chelsea, Champions League chances against Real Madrid is what it is. Unfortunately, we cannot see Chelsea knocking out Madrid, but football is a funny game. Anything can happen. Anything else you want to say about Chelsea against Madrid just before we're moving on? Because we're going to be moving on very soon. I will still leave the poll out so people can just, have a little bit of fun and smash the poll. Yeah. But don't forget to smash the like on the stream, please. Make sure you bring also the likes up.
I mean, if Madrid somehow, if Chelsea can just keep it low, I think we just said everything. I was going to say the same thing as I've just said. If Chelsea can keep it low the first leg, if they can keep it by a 1-goal margin, then they have a chance at the bridge. But if it's a 2-goal deficit, I just can't see you guys scoring 2 goals. That's Madrid. So yeah, that's basically what I've just said. So yeah, we've pretty much just said everything. Like our chances for Chelsea's chances versus Madrid are quite low. They got the worst luck ever. They actually didn't want Madrid. No one wanted Madrid, but they got Madrid. So they just didn't get the luck really in this tie, this draw. So. Yeah, I mean, no game was easy. I just felt like there was no game was easy, but I feel like the team you wanted was Benfica at least, or Inter, or AC Milan, because AC Milan are poor. Let's be honest. So if you wanted AC Milan or Inter at least, because they've both been terrible this season. So yeah, we pretty much said everything really.
Yeah. So Martin's in here. Big up to you, Martins. Hope you're doing well, my brother. He says we should have settled, basically saying seal this match. Poor, substitutions by
his substitutions. I actually want to say on his substitutions. His substitutions are a bit poor. I'll say something about that. I mean, his substitutions are a bit of a mistake sometimes. Like bring off Felix, it's still 2-1. Why bring off a best attacker? I know you think it's done, but it's not. You bring off Havertz as well, so you should have kept them on, at least one of them, because it was not done yet. So yeah,
it was only 1 goal difference, right? It was only one goal. It was only 2-1. I know Chelsea had the game under control, but yeah, I think he's making his point in here when he says, basically it was poor changes by Porter. He's actually making his point in here, and like you said, what taking João Felix off and stuff, and.
On the first point, by the way, we should have sealed this match. How we've been saying that for how many times? They should have sealed many matches at the start of the season, middle of the season. This is why they need a striker. This is why they should have bought a striker, but they choose not to. So,
yeah, I mean, he's making his point, and we have to agree with him, because when you actually look at it, Chelsea was 2-1 up. It was only 1 goal. Yes, if Chelsea was still 2 goals. Was winning back 2 goals. Yeah, I would understand some of the changes, but also, you have to look Porter's side where Everton wasn't Everton wasn't creating anything.
You know what I mean?
Everton wasn't doing anything special.
That's where I would understand Potter's mind, to be fair, just because Everton weren't even creating anything, like we said. So, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Let me just quickly go into my man in here says, I honestly think Manchester City can beat Bayern.
I mean,
We will be talking about that very, very, very soon.
I would just say on that point.
We will talking about that. We will bring up the Champions League as well. He says, I mean, they have, you know,
he still we comment on her. He still scores the goals. So like, you know, or a downgrade from Lewandowski.
From Lewandowski as well.
I mean, we know one player they should be playing, and it's Mane, but.
Yeah, but Mane's been injured, is he? So
I think you should start first and see. You know,
we will be talking about City and Bayern. We're gonna give our predictions as well. But look, people, let's quickly go into look the today's games and also yesterday. Right, that was a massive win for Newcastle. Newcastle beat Forest last minute as well, 2-1. Then we had Leicester, Brentford, a draw. We had Southampton as well, Tottenham. I watched basically half of that and half of Wolves and Leeds game. Villa smashed Bournemouth. But look,
I think we should start with Tottenham.
Yes, we're going to talk about Tottenham. Basically, we're just going to be talking about Southampton, Tottenham, right? Look, Tottenham is just like
let's just say we warned Tottenham fans about this. So why are we surprised? At this point, it's not even laughable. It's just like, what? How can you bought a 3-1 lead versus Southampton? Southampton, who can't even score, they struggle for goals, man. And you let them score 3 goals against you. Was that a penalty? I don't think so. But Spurs shouldn't even have to be.
That was a very, very soft ball.
Yeah, but like that shouldn't be an excuse for today's loss. Forget the penalty. It should be an excuse. You should be beating Southampton. Especially at 3-1, you shouldn't let them. You shouldn't concede 3-2. They're back in it. So honestly, it's just not even laughable at this point. It's just like Spursy. Why do people call them Spursy? This is why. They don't know how to hang on to a 3-1 win. They just don't know how. So they're not getting top 4. It's between Newcastle and Liverpool for me. I think we will turn good. I just think we will. Tottenham, I just can't see them. Spurs, you can't trust. Like, even remember when we said, I think it was after the Bournemouth one, right? On paper, they have an easy run. But then look, what happens? They
just make it hard for themselves. Like,
it's just, there's no easy runs anymore. You can't say, oh, Southampton are easy anymore, because look at them today. I know Spurs are bad. I'm not going to deny that Spurs were bad. Southampton, Spurs were bad, but you gotta give credit to Southampton, right? They didn't give up. Usually they give up, but look at them. They score straight away. So
yeah, but the thing is, with this kind of teams like Everton, Southampton, Leeds, Wolves, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth, they will not give up, and they will go like this until the end of the season. We've said this last week. This is the kind of games where it becomes even harder because they're fighting for their lives, right? Southampton still have, hopes they will stay up.
So they're only 1 point off. I think they're only 1 point off 17th place, which is not that far. You're still there. You're still in the, and this is a massive point for Southampton.
Exactly. But otherwise, what's a game of football? But Tottenham should not have bottled that 3-1 up.
No, I think
somehow, and you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I am a Conte out. I don't like Conte. I'm not a fan of Antonio Conte. But today, I don't blame Conte for draw against Southampton.
His substitutions were poor, but I don't blame him on the conceding 3.
You're saying his substitutions was poor, but he was winning 3-1. He would probably do the same.
Dan Juma, man, where's Dan Juma? I thought he was meant to come in and play, but he hasn't played since that Preston game. Like, look, I'm not. I can understand, to be fair, because you're 3-1 up, you expect to win. Like it's Southampton as well. Southampton, they don't have great finishers, and it's a former Arsenal player as well. Bill Walcott, can score against you as well. So look, at this point, Spurs are not getting top 4. I'm sorry, they're not out of it, but because look, Brighton can go above them. Liverpool only 1 point off them if they win their 2 games in hand.
Newcastle as well.
Like Newcastle, man. They if they win their game, they're above them. So I honestly think Newcastle. I think it'll be between Newcastle, Tottenham, and Liverpool. I said Liverpool to win the top 4. I think we will get top 4, but look, you never know. Newcastle have the confidence now. They've won 2 games on the bounce. They're back in their stride. But I feel like one defeat can just kill them, though. We saw that one defeat can just kill any team in the top 4 race.
Yeah,
and you don't have to be consistent. The thing is, though, why I think we're going to top 4. You don't have to be consistent to get top 4. Teams will drop points.
Everyone will drop points.
Yeah, so you don't have to be consistent for top 4. You can drop points and still be in there. So I'm not too concerned. Obviously, performances we have been poor, but I feel like there is still time.
Tottenham is having, we've mentioned that, we've both said this last week, right? Tottenham is having an absolutely shocking season, and they're still into fighting to get into the top 4.
I mean, look, I just want to say about
they're soft at the minute.
You know what? I think this is off the topic right now. Arsenal, right? I just want to say Arsenal, right? If they don't win the league, you can say they've had the same season as Tottenham, haven't they? As much as I know they win the title race, yeah, but look, they both finished top 4.
There's a big difference, being in a title race and being fighting to get into the top 4.
Both trophyless, though. I know that on paper you felt title race, but look. They're both trophyless, top 4 as well. I feel that they've had pretty much the same seasons, except Arsenal winning title race. So Arsenal have to win the league now, otherwise seasons are disappointment. Not a failure, disappointment, because they've gone trophyless. But that's another point for another day. I just want to say that. But Tottenham are still in this race, despite having an awful season. And even if they get top 4, it's an awful season. They should be winning a trophy, man. Like I've said that about us as well. Awful season. Top 4 is not enough for a good season for a club like Liverpool. For a club, actually, I don't even a big club. Probably not, but as we say, the big 6, they are in the big 6. So,
look, yeah, Tottenham still in a race for top 4, clearly. But look, people, I don't know how long you've been watching me, but since I opened my YouTube channel, I keep saying this week and week out. Tottenham will not finish top 4. And I said I will not change my mind. Tottenham will not get into that top 4. But can they still get into the top 4? Yeah, they can. Everyone just keeps dropping points. Everyone giving them a chance. They just got knocked out of the Champions League. They only got the Premier League to focus on. But look, like you just mentioned as well, when you look Tottenham on the paper, they've got easier on than Newcastle and Liverpool, but Tottenham cannot handle the pressure. That's the problem. Like we saw today against Southampton, they did not handle the pressure once again.
Even when it was 3-2, they panicked. Just chill a bit, okay? You're still winning the game. You still had it under control. To be fair, the penalty wasn't a penalty, but still, who gave the penalty? I don't know who gave the penalty. It was a someone. So why do you have to go in like that? You don't have to go in. And that's where I blame him. Why are you going in like that? You don't have to. So there wasn't a penalty, but that's not an excuse for this horrible draw. That's not really an excuse to use versus Tottenham.
And Antonio Conte, straight after the game, I heard Antonio Conte, and he said that it hasn't been any improvements from last season to this season.
Agree.
And he said that it doesn't seem like he's the same players.
Like
they don't get better. He said, look, my goal was to get Tottenham better from last season. I would clearly know. And he mentioned that he got knocked out by Sheffield United. He got knocked out by Sheffield United in, playing with young players as well. And it's just crazy. And unfortunately, look, I have to say this again. I have to bring this up again. When you look at Tottenham squads, yes, I don't like Antonio Conte. I don't like his style of football. I've never been a fan of Antonio Conte, but I will not blame Antonio Conte for today's draw against Southampton. And when you look at Tottenham squads, I'm sorry, people. Everyone talks about Hosberg, right? Look, he's not a bad player, right? He's not a bad player, but unfortunately for me, and he's been probably Tottenham the best player this season. The guy's been absolutely amazing. His work rate is just unreal. But
you know what? They missed Bentancur. They missed Bentancur.
Of course, they missed Bentancur.
Like,
but
but
when you look at this Tottenham squad, come on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Spurs are honestly like at this point, like how do you can't trust Spurs anymore. You can't trust anyone with top four though. You can't trust any team in that top four race really because this season's so exciting. You can't trust anyone to deliver. So to be honest, Tottenham are just Spursy, right? It's just Spursy of them doing it. And like calm the game down at 3-2. You're still in control. They just panic straight away. And you know what? I want to big up Pedro Porro though. He was much better than recent weeks. Good goal, by the way. What a finish by Pedro Porro. So yeah, I want to just big up Pedro Porro because he's been getting a lot of stick. Quality player.
He's a very good player, yeah. I mean, it's not easy when you come into a squad like Tottenham, a club like Tottenham. You know, it will take him time. He also does not help him having, plastic players around him. Come on.
When you have a defense of, except Romero, I think he's probably their best defender. He's not great, but he's probably their best defender.
Oh, Romero is amazing. Come on, he's not great. Romero is amazing. He just loses his temper. You know what, with Romero is that kind of player that, unless he does not control himself.
I feel like Spurs fans overrate him. I'm not saying Spurs fans a bit overrate him. They say too far things about him. He's not better than Ben White. Okay, I'll be honest with you.
I love Romero. I think Romero because he has Argentinian blood, right? He has the passion, right? Any kind of player that has the passion that Romero has, Lisandro Martinez. Look, I'm a fan. That's it. But Romero is a good player. The problem is with Romero is that he's still learning as well. He's still young and
he needs a defense around him.
He just needs to control himself. He needs to control his mind with.
Yeah. And what I feel sympathy for him as well, when you have to play with Davinson Sanchez, you have to play with Lenglet. What can you do?
And Eric Dyer as well. Come on.
How is he in England squad, by the way? That's like when you have Gareth Southgate, obviously, anything's possible. But yeah, how is Trent not in there? I'm just joking. Trent's been there poor recently. But yeah, why am I just in England? But look, it's just at this point, I can't blame Romero on this because I feel bad for two players, Pedro Porro and Romero. Those two are very good players. And the defense as well. But when you have a defense of Sanchez, Dyer, what do you expect to happen? Like, you're not going to do anything. And they might still get top four somehow with that defense. Who knows?
So if Brighton wins
their
games in hand, they take over Tottenham.
They go fifth if everything goes right. If Liverpool and Tottenham, if Liverpool drop points recently, I think Brighton will probably go fifth and Newcastle go fourth. So Tottenham, Brighton are there. Watch out for Brighton. That's what I'm saying. Brighton are a team to watch out for top four. And that's what I'm saying now. Watch out.
But can you see? Let's be realistic in here. Can you see Brighton finish top four?
I can't. This is the thing. I can actually see it, but I feel like they'll lack the experience. Just say they're in some massive game. I feel that they'll lack that experience where like you have to win, and they've not been under pressure recently, which I can understand. They're Brighton. I feel like if they get that pressure on them, then I feel they'll flop, and not in a bad way. Brighton shouldn't even be here, but really, it shouldn't even be considered in the top four race. So I think they'll drop off in a moment. I think they'll drop off, but I feel like they'll drop off sooner than Brentford and Fulham because Brighton are good, man. They have an easy run as well coming up, and Mitoma, what a player, man. He is literally the shining star, man. Brighton have really, and Caicedo. I think Caicedo staying was massive for Brighton as well, because if Caicedo left, I feel like they wouldn't be here. So Caicedo not leaving was the best scenario for Brighton, man.
Definitely. But look, I know Tottenham is having a shocking season, but they're still fourth, right? They're still fourth. They're still in a race to finish top four. I just cannot see they will. I don't think they will finish top four. How many games they got left? They got 10 games left, right?
Yeah.
They still have to play away to Liverpool.
Yeah.
they still have to play Manchester United as well.
Yeah,
They still have to play Newcastle as well.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's a game on Sunday, not this Sunday, Newcastle United. That's a massive game, Newcastle United. That's the next Premier League game for Super Sunday. Massive game for top four, that is, because just say Newcastle win, United are dragged into this top four race. Like Man United are not as sure as they thought they would be, but they can win their game. They can easily be confirmed though. If they just say they win their 2 games in hand, they go back to being comfortable. So if Newcastle can beat them, then they're back in this. United are not confirmed; they are in this top four race. So
yeah, I told you Newcastle dropped 5 points in the last 6 Premier League. Yeah, in the last 2 games they lost to Liverpool and they drew to Southampton. That put their top 4 in danger, because when you look at Manchester United, they still got 2 games in hand compared to Tottenham, but when you look at Newcastle coming, look, top 4 is going to be a big race. It's going to be that race until the end of the season for sure. And I think top 4 will not be decided until the last game of the season.
Yeah, I think. I think we got Southampton that day on the final day, so we haven't got an easy fixture.
We can look into it that quickly.
I mean, yeah.
That Liverpool.
We got Southampton.
Yeah, you'll watch Southampton, but then don't forget, Southampton probably will be fighting to stay up in that last game as well.
Yeah, the Newcastle Southampton are not going to be easy at all. So, but forget that, we could still be out of that top 4 race by then. But I predict us to get into top 4, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we get top 4, man. But look, I feel like Newcastle deserve top 4 out of us 3, but you don't get what you deserve in football. So
But yeah, my man, look, when you look how everyone's been this season, right? And you look at that top 4 and everyone that is outside top 4, I strongly believe that Premier League top 4 will be decided in the last game of the season. I think we're going to have this race with Newcastle, Manchester United, Liverpool and Tottenham until the last day of the season. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, I think it could go down to the final day. And I think... But remember, there's games before the final day which are massive. So you got Liverpool-Tottenham. That's a massive game. You got Newcastle United just coming up soon. And Newcastle-Tottenham as well. That's a massive game.
Yeah.
Before that final day, there are still massive games. And one of those teams could be set in that top 4. And it could be Blackpool. Because I do think United will confirm 3rd by the final day, to be honest. I think if United can just get that 2 games in hand win, then they're just pretty much confirmed. I feel like then it'll be between Newcastle, Liverpool, but Brighton could be there, I know I'm saying they drop off, but
they could be there. But when you look at Manchester United, as they're taking the Europa League serious, they're taking Europa League more serious than anyone else. And, as they're taking the Europa League serious, we've seen them in the last 2 games. Got smashed by Liverpool and draw to Southampton. And look, if they keep focused but if they focus on the Europa League, as they look like they want to win badly, they top 4, they will not be decided. Like I just said, I think top 4 will only be decided in the final day.
I think if they win the Europa League, they're pretty much confirmed Champions League. So either way, I think they get Champions League football. But I feel like I don't think the focus will be on United. I think we focus on Liverpool, Newcastle, and Tottenham. Those are the 3 I think mostly.
And maybe Brighton.
Yeah, watch out for Brighton, man. They are the dark horses in that top 4 race. I think the thing with Brentford is, right, I think Brentford, without Ivan Toney, they lack goals, to be honest. I think he's their spark. If you take Ivan Toney out of that team, then there's no spark. So the top 4 race is heating up. So, yeah, I mean, good season ahead. We have a good season ahead. And the title could be decided on the final day as well. So we can have relegation title in top 4 race on the final day, which could make it exciting. So, you know what? Newcastle deserve top 4 out of the 3 teams. But you actually said, like I said, deserving in football doesn't count because you can easily just do well and then still lose top 4. So
yeah, very true. And like you just mentioned, actually, it's like I haven't forgot, but when you look, yeah, title race, top 4 race, and you know,
relegation.
I like to call the championship, right? I mean, it's just going to be crazy. Everything's going to be decided most likely until the final day. How crazy that's going to be. That's probably going to be one of the biggest day ever in the Premier League history. Having, title race deciding a final day, top 4 deciding in a final day, and relegation decide in a final day as well.
And I'm looking at Tottenham's last fixture. They got Leeds away, so they're facing a very. And then Newcastle, I think, got Chelsea from not. If they got Chelsea, yeah, they've got. Let me check Chelsea.
Newcastle?
Yeah, they got
Newcastle.
Chelsea.
Got Manchester United.
Yeah, Newcastle got Chelsea away. I think Newcastle won that. I think Chelsea will just not really care unless they're fighting for Conference League or something. Man United, who have they got? Oh, they've got Fulham at home, so they got the easiest, I'll say, out of everyone. But I think Newcastle versus Chelsea are massive game. I think Chelsea will be up for that because final game, they want to show that pride in it, winning the final game. So I think everyone's got tough games except United because United got Fulham. Fulham, sadly for them, they're just going to keep dropping points and dropping off. So yeah.
Let's go through any comments. I mean, you're going from a Ballon d'Or finale to former stock employed. Very true. He was talking about.
He still scores in the big moments.
He was talking about Choupo-Moting and Lewandowski.
I mean, he still scores in the big moments, to be honest. I mean,
look what he's saying. I mean, that's the equivalent of quit your job as a chef in a 5-star hotel to go and work in McDonald's.
Sure.
Exactly, my man. Exactly. But yeah, yesterday, unfortunately, we could not do the Champions League live reaction yesterday. Let's bring into today just quickly. We've talked about Madrid and Chelsea. Let's look into other games, right? When you look at the draw, right, I personally think the Champions League draw was fixed. Are you telling me how is AC Milan and Inter still in this Champions League? They both are very bad. They've been really bad this season. And guess what? AC Milan will be facing Napoli, right? And Benfica will be facing Inter. On the other side, you got Madrid, Chelsea, then City and Bayern. I mean, look, let's be honest in here. For me, there was some kind of fix on this Champions League draw. But it doesn't matter. Let's look into it now. What a game that we're expecting. We're going to have to watch that. We're going to have to do a live stream for that. City versus Bayern, right? We basically predict this already. On that Liverpool game against Madrid in the Champions League the other night, we've talked about it. We say about Madrid, Bayern, and City, right? But now, because City's facing Bayern, right? City priority is the Champions League, and whoever wins between City and Bayern will be facing Real Madrid and Chelsea. So on that side, until the final, it's going to be very tough for any of them.
I feel like Napoli will have the easiest run in on paper.
Yes, you said that on paper, and I think Napoli can beat Benfica. I think Napoli can beat Milan and also beat Inter or Benfica in the semi-final. But when you look at when Italy clubs play against each other, look, that can have a big impact in there, right? That can have a big impact.
I could see. I think the first leg is at AC Milan, right? I think. So if AC Milan, I feel like Napoli at home will be too good. Napoli at home will be too good for AC Milan and Inter because that atmosphere is loud. And when I mean loud, loud. And when the atmosphere is loud, the players get that. You push. And I feel like Inter are better than AC Milan, but there's literally like Inter and AC Milan, I don't know how they're here. Somehow, miracles, they are still here. So, look, the champ, here we go. This is a better view. So, I mean, we got some good ties here, to be honest. I mean, I think Napoli will be AC Milan. They can be Milan, Inter, and Benfica. Because when you have Osimhen up front and that Kovac well, I don't know to them. You want to win the game. So I think they'll reach the final. Napoli, I think, are going to reach the final.
Yeah, just speak up to everyone who's watching. We've got 22 people watching still. Really appreciate the love and support, guys. Just do a massive favor. We had 45 people smashing the pool. Like, so far, 60% said they think Chelsea will beat Madrid. But
somehow,
yeah, I'm going to leave the poll until the end of this stream because it's going to be funny, right? It's going to be funny. And just a quickly one, people. Just bring the likes up on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really appreciate the love and support. We've got another like in here. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. But as we've mentioned, Benfica first leg is at home. City first leg is at home. And also AC Milan, Napoli first leg is at home. As we've mentioned about Madrid and Chelsea. But when you look in here, right, let's talk about City and Bayern, right? No, we've said this on Thursday. We've said about... my favorite to win the Champions League is Madrid, always. Madrid will always be my favorite to win the Champions League because they've got the mentality. And I will put Bayern. This season, definitely Bayern. And I think Bayern's going to win it. I just think Bayern is going to win it. And I've been saying this for a long time.
I think the first leg, I said the Etihad. So I think we should do it like what we're going to say in the first leg, second leg prediction. So we'll start with one more. But let's start with the big one, Man City, man. What's your first leg prediction for them at the Etihad?
Right. My first leg prediction between... Let me just quickly go in here with my brother. Sorry, I'm late, but I am in here to support my big brother. Thank you so much, my man. Always with you, my brother.
Don't worry, he might be late, but he's always here.
Oh yeah, he's always in here. He's always in here. He always comes back. Always. Really appreciate it. But yeah, good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing well. He's probably a little bit upset because he supports Tottenham and they drew to Southampton today.
I feel bad for people like you who are truthful. I don't feel bad for the Tottenham fans that are just, they just give it the big in and because of top four. I appreciate you because at least you don't hide like Tottenham fans. You actually come on and be truthful. There's always
he's one of the very few real Tottenham fans. I know him. We have a chat every day. Very good friend of mine. We call each other brother. And he's also a big Napoli supporter as well. We're going to be talking about Napoli now because we are basically
predicting
the Champions League.
First leg and second leg.
Quarterfinals, first legs and second leg. And, but yeah. My brother, he's a real Tottenham fan. He doesn't care, he slags them off when he needs to, when they deserve.
So. You really should, man. But they bought a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, you cannot bottle. You can't. Like I've said, we've talked about that game already.
Yeah. I mean, we were very hard. We were very hard.
Yes, it's just a very poor reaction from Tottenham players. I've put all the blame on Tottenham players today. I don't care. Yeah, and look, the VAR and the ref. Come on, that penalty. Come on.
That's not a penalty, but look, that's not an excuse for drawing today.
Still, it does not help, isn't it? But, yeah, just let's go quickly. Right, first leg, right? City against Bayern, right? City Bayern. We've mentioned this, we've talked about this, and look, it's just funny. Football is a funny game. City with Haaland, you never know. You don't know what you expect from City with Haaland. And also, remember that Champions League is their priority this season.
So
Champions League is Manchester City priority this season. And when you look clearly, Guardiola already said, right? We don't care about Carabao Cup. We don't care about Champions League. We have won plenty, so we don't care, right? So clearly they care about Champions League, but they're facing Bayern. They're facing a monster in the Champions League. And first leg as well is, is at the Etihad, City Stadium.
It doesn't help, to be honest. Does
not help Manchester City. I agree with you.
I feel like the first leg will end probably a draw. I can see like a 2-2 because I think the game will be open. It's going to be an open game. I feel like Man City need to win the first leg. They need to win this first leg if they have any. Because Bayern stay at the Allianz Arena. It's a tough place to go, especially in the Champions League. So I think the first will be 2-2. Second leg will be 2-1 Bayern. I think Bayern just about go through.
Yeah, exactly. I think the same. I think first leg might end up being a draw. I think City will try and go very hard in the first leg. Guardiola knows Bayern. He managed Bayern for a few years. He was up there. He knows it's a tough place to go, a crazy atmosphere, a very tough place to go, and against a very, very good side. Because I think this Bayern is just a monster. They have a very, very good squad. Look, City wasn't lucky with the draw. That's for sure.
Finally, they got a tough draw for once.
And I think Bayern has stronger mentality than City in the Champions League.
I think they have the same type of squad. They have both quality squads. It's just going to go down to mentality. And mentality-wise, Bayern are better. We know that. So, I think Bayern will be too strong for Man City.
Like my man in here says, Bayern will win for me. I think as well. Bayern too strong, Bayern's squad is just unreal, honestly.
And I think Man City would have preferred their home ground in the second leg, to be honest, because now you're going. Because Man City, at least, they will take a draw. If it was a second leg Etihad, they would have taken a draw at the Allianz Arena. But now you'll have to win the first leg to go any chance to beat Bayern.
It's like what we said against Paris Saint-Germain. If Paris Saint-Germain had any hopes, because that second leg against Paris Saint-Germain, we've said, look, we cannot. There's no way Paris Saint-Germain will come back, especially at Allianz Arena. And look, if City needs to get a good result in the first leg if City wants to get through. If City beats Bayern in the first leg, I might probably would change my mind, but I just cannot see. I don't know.
It needs to be a 2-goal lead for me, at least 2-goal lead. You need to go at the Allianz Arena and. Bayern won't concede 2 goals with their defense. So I feel like it will be an open game the first leg. Second leg, I think, will be much more calm for Bayern. I feel like they'll do. I think the first half will be tight. I think the first half of the second leg will be tight. I think Bayern will do them on the break. I think that's where the Bayern are lethal. So it's going to be a tight game, but I think Man City will go another season without the Champions League. So
and so the next game is. Benfica against Inter, right? Somehow Inter's still in the Champions League.
I don't know. I mean, Benfica, Inter.
The thing is with Inter, right? Inter, no one expected they got out of the group. The group they had was with Barcelona, Bayern, and Place. And I remember when the group came out, I said, look, there's no way Inter. There's no way Italy side will win the Champions League. But look, quarterfinal, we've got 3 Serie A clubs in a quarterfinal of Champions League. And most likely, now we guarantee an Italy club to be in a Champions League final, right?
I mean,
when was the last time we had an Italy club in a Champions League final?
I think Juventus.
That was Juventus against my Barcelona. That was back in 2014, 15, right? That was the last time. When there was the last time an Italy club won the Champions League, that was back with Jose Mourinho when they beat Bayern in the Bernabeu, and that was in 2000. If I'm not wrong, 2010, 2011.
Probably something.
Yes, I think that was in 2010, 2011, or 2009, 2010. No, sorry, that was 2009, 2010. Because we've beat Manchester United in the Champions League final in 2010, 2011 in Wembley or something like that. But when you look, this season will be the first time since 2015 we're going to have an Italy club in a Champions League final. And the last time Italy club won the Champions League was back with Mourinho, and that was 11, 12 years ago. Right, so it's been a long time for Serie A. Is this good for Italy football? Yes, very good. Because Italy football clearly,
it's died recently. Like it was actually a good start for Serie A, and then it just died now. But I mean, let me go on to that prediction. I mean, the first thing's that Benfica's gone, so I think Benfica beat Inter first leg 2-1.
They struggle against Porto.
I feel like Benfica will win. You know what? 2-0. I think Inter will struggle for goals. They got a fluky goal. Trust me, Lukaku had to get a rebound. So I say 2-0 Benfica first leg. I think 2-1 into second leg. I could see 2-1 into second leg.
Yeah, I think that Benfica will knock out Inter in the Champions League.
Yeah. Yes.
I think Benfica is they're good team. Even losing Enzo Fernandez did not really affect them much.
The atmosphere.
The atmosphere, Benfica fans always great. Look, Benfica is one of the greatest clubs in the world. Benfica is a massive club, big club with a big fan base as well. And I just think like seeing Inter, they've just been having too much luck in this Champions League, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was so lucky against Porto, and I can see Benfica knock out Inter. And my prediction is going to go like this. Inter, Benfica in the first leg probably beat them like 2-1, 2-0. Second leg may into a draw or like a goal difference maybe, but it would just not. I don't think Inter will have enough to knock out Benfica.
Yeah.
And my prediction is Benfica going through because Benfica overall as a team is better and play better football. Yes, Inter has better players. On a paper, they have better players, bigger names, but this Benfica side for me is better than
Inter weren't even great versus Porto. Like if Porto actually got the luck and
that was just so lucky.
So I think we can say Benfica goes through. So we're gonna predict Benfica and Bayern so far. Now we get to the next two. I think we should sit. I think we've done our Chelsea Madrid one.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to be talking about Chelsea because look, this stream's been almost 2 hours and all we've been talking about is Chelsea and Chelsea and Chelsea. We've done for Chelsea, unfortunately, and we're going to be talking about Milan and Napoli. Look, Milan and Napoli, right? Is a funny one.
I feel
you know what I said is a funny one, right? I think Napoli will do it. I think Napoli will go through, but like I said, the only worry thing I have is just the fact that it's two Italy sides facing against.
AC Milan will turn up. I'm going to say that for confirm. AC Milan will turn up because it's a quarter final. You have a chance to go to semi final because I think whoever wins that will go to the Champions League final because that team will just have so much confidence oozing about them. Like it's going to have different confidence about them. So
yeah, but then when you look at this AC Milan, right? How is AC Milan for somehow still in the Champions League? They are so bad, right?
Because
they are. Honestly, they are. Out of all the three teams in the Champions League, 3 Italy teams in the Champions League, Milan are the worst. Clearly the worst one, right? They are so bad. I don't know somehow how they're still in the Champions League.
Leao's the only spot.
But you know what? They will turn up against Napoli.
And I
still think Napoli will knock them out.
I feel like the first leg will end. I'm gonna say 1-0. Actually, no, Napoli will score. They will score 2-1 Napoli first leg. I think AC Milan will try and do something. I think they'll score first because AC Milan will. I think Napoli though will just have the quality. They have too much quality to lose us AC Milan. I think.
Yeah.
And they'll calm the game down. I think AC Milan have a first 10 minutes. They'll go 1-0 up. They're gonna control. And I think Napoli will just gain control, get that goal from Osimhen, and then they'll probably score another one. So 2-1 Napoli first leg. Second leg, Napoli at home are different gravy. So 2-0 Napoli first second.
At the Stadio, Diego Maradona. The atmosphere is just mental.
Napoli, I think second leg will be Napoli 2-0. I think AC Milan will. They'll get a bit of a reality check because,
like I said, I think Milan will turn up, but I still think, like you just said, Napoli just have too much quality for Milan, and I think Napoli will go through.
I think Napoli. I'm gonna make a big call. Napoli will win the Champions League. I'm saying that right now because trust me, I'm probably making a bold bet. This is just me trying to. I think Napoli win the damn thing.
Look, I would love to see with the teams that we got left in the Champions League, right?
Napoli. Yeah.
I have to say that I would love to see between Benfica or Napoli to win the Champions League, but yes, if Napoli goes all the way and faces like Bayern or Madrid or even City, I would love to see Napoli do it. And how amazing it would be to see Napoli winning the Champions League as they basically pretty much won Serie A since 89-90. But there's only one sad thing in here is that Diego Armando Maradona is not in here, but he's in heaven to see Napoli. But how amazing would it be to see Diego Armando Maradona in here live, if he was still alive, to watch this Napoli.
Yeah.
Imagine how much he would love to, watching this Napoli.
I mean, it's more, for me, I just said that opinion of more hopes than actually truth. Because I feel like Madrid will have the mentality and too much quality. I'm meaning just inches. Because I feel like Napoli can go toe-to-toe with Madrid. But I feel like Madrid would just have too much. No, but it's going to be close. I think final will be Napoli and Madrid. And I feel like I could see like a 2-1 Madrid. Because I think Madrid will just go through. I mean just will win it. But Napoli, not writing them off. Napoli can win it. They do have the capability, but I think Madrid have the mentality. So
I agree with you, and I think that it's going to be tough for Napoli to win. But can Napoli do it? Yeah, they have the quality. If Napoli has, if Napoli goes all the way to the Champions League final and they face, Madrid, as we've just mentioned, Madrid, City, or Bayern, or even Chelsea. Who knows? Look, we're sleeping on Chelsea. We are sleeping on Chelsea. But look, football is a funny game. But if Napoli, all Napoli needs is to have a little bit of luck, right?
I feel like if Napoli can get one of the English teams, I think they want it. One of the English teams, because I feel like Napoli can go toe-to-toe with Chelsea. Chelsea, trust me, I think Chelsea will. I don't think Chelsea will do it, but if they can get one of the English teams, they'll beat them. Trust that, because I think Man City was with bottom of the Champions League final, and you can go toe-to-toe with Man City. We can. We've seen it. Southampton went toe-to-toe with them. Okay, so if they can get one of the English teams, they can. But I feel like if they get Bayern or Madrid, it would just scream just about Bayern or Madrid. They'll have just too much quality. But you never know. Like, Napoli could win it, and I hope Napoli do, because that'll be a beautiful story. Because Maradona will be loving that moment, man. He'll be loving.
Definitely, he would be loving up there in heaven. Maradona would be partying in there, taking wherever. I don't want to mention anything because I might get banned. But just a quickly one. We've got Peter in here. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well, my brother. People keep smashing the like on this stream. We're gonna end this stream very soon, probably now. Let me just quickly just end the poll right now. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Peter. And this was the question, right? Can Chelsea beat Real Madrid, right? So, surprise, 51 people smashed the poll and 48% said yeah. And 41% said no. So clearly, there's a lot of people out there still have hopes that Chelsea will beat Madrid in the Champions League.
People that say yes, I just want to know where they are. I don't know why, because I feel like Chelsea, the second that Chelsea just won't, they don't have this is a different Chelsea team from Tuchel. Like, let's be honest. I think we've said this already on the stream. I will just repeat. This is a different team. Like, Tuchel was getting the best out of Mount, Havertz, and they were actually finishing. But with Graham Potter, I feel like there's still holes. There's still a lot of holes in Chelsea, and I think Madrid will target them and will get through. And I think they'll win it. But my prediction is to win the Champions League, Madrid again. Sadly, I don't want Madrid to win it, but sadly enough, I want Napoli to win it. But sadly, I just see Madrid winning it. So, yeah. I hope for Napoli, man. Hopefully Napoli.
100%. But yeah, we've got still 70 people watching, guys. If you could do a massive favor, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and still smash the like on this stream. If you could bring the likes up on this stream, really appreciate the love and support. And it's been a long 2 hours. We did the live reaction for Chelsea. We did a match review as well. And basically, brought in biggest topics about Chelsea right now. And we look into the Champions League draw as well, as we did not have a chance to do a live stream yesterday. So that's why this has been a 2 hour stream. But really appreciate all the love and support from everyone. As usually, cannot thank you guys enough. Like I said, on your way out, if you could smash the like. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. And have a lovely Saturday, a nice weekend ahead. I will be back tomorrow with my boy in here. I will definitely be doing El Clasico tomorrow night between Barcelona against Real Madrid. And I'm not even sure if I will be bringing between Arsenal against Crystal Palace and Manchester United and Fulham. I might do both, but let's see. Let's see. And yes, thank you everyone. Muchas gracias. Vamos, vamos. God bless every single one of you. A big merci, my brother. Anything you want to say to everyone that is watching us right now?
Make sure you like and subscribe to Ferreira. Make sure you're back because El Clasico's on tomorrow night. It's always a big time. We know Barca are going to win because Barca are literally Madrid's owners because Barca always beat them. But, that might age well because Madrid might beat them tomorrow. But I just can't see it. But make sure you join us because there'll probably be 2 streams most likely tomorrow. We could do 3 because there's loads of games on tomorrow. So,
there's a lot of games. Let's see if we manage to squeeze in 3 live streams tomorrow.
I don't think we will, but look, anything can happen. So let's hope we can, but most likely it'll be 2 because, it's good because I think the Man United game's in the middle of that Arsenal stream, so it'll be quite hard to do both. So
yeah, definitely, we will see. But yeah, a big thank you to every single one of you. God bless you all, and let's not forget, on the way to 2,000 subscribers in 10 months, I'm almost just under 30 subscribers to reach 2,000. Big numbers. Big thank you to every single one of you. On your way out, smash the like. God bless you. And I'll see you very soon tomorrow. 2 or 3 live streams tomorrow. Stay tuned. This is the home of live football on YouTube. There's not another channel that does all the big leagues and the biggest games and bring the biggest club like Football Ferreira. So make sure you subscribe. Thank you. And I will see you very soon.